Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Judy from Treasure Chunk, and in this particular video we're gonna do something new. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of my background story because it's been a minute. I'm going to go over what I have done since December all the way to today, and today is January 23rd, so stay tuned. I'm gonna take these out in a way so I can jumpstart with the budgeting. I had a little hiccup. Somehow I got depressed. I got a little bit depressed. And I'm gonna explain to you what triggered that. This is my primary house. We're planning to stay here. This is like our forever home. There were things in the house that, besides the fence that fell down, that we had to fix. And by the way, they installed the fence. I'm gonna put a video right here so you guys can see. It's like a snowball, little things that made me sad. And home is your sanctuary, your place to relax. I just wanted to come home and feel relaxed. And that was one of the things that I did not have. We decided to make this our primary home. We are not planning to move out of here. We were always thinking that this particular home was like an investment, and then we were planning to buy another house for us to retire to. Because of the interest rate and the house market is so high, we decided this is gonna be our retirement home. There's nothing wrong with this home. This is a beautiful home, but there's a lot of repairs we would like to do. And one of the things that was bugging me for a long time, and we have not done anything about it because we always thought, okay, this is just a temporary solution. We're planning to rent this house as an income property, and then so forth. So after we cemented that idea that this is it right here, I wasn't happy with the house. When I come home, I want to come home to a sanctuary, a serenity, calm, collected living room or kitchen, something that I want to enjoy for the rest of my life. I'm not saying my house is bad, but it needs some fixings. We are focusing on things that are broken first, like the fence, and then moving on. So in November, the beginning of November, I show my husband this picture and I said, I want this for the living room. But of course, because of money constraint and because I am a DIY or want to be a DIY, I have done a couple of things. I'm gonna show you here and there. Nothing big, not plumbing or electrical. I'm not that handy, but I like to cut. I could cut wood and I could use a tool. I decided I wanted to have this, and my husband agreed, so we decided to do that. So that's what been happening between, like, in November, the beginning of Thanksgiving, towards the end of Thanksgiving, and we were on it every Saturday. And we both working with with a young kid. I have Gabby as well. So towards the second week of December or towards the first week of December, we will burn out. We will both burn out. All you need to do is a project with your husband and a guy, or you make it or you break it, So thank God we've been together for 25 years. It was really tough in the beginning doing a project together. It worked. It made us communicate better, if that makes any sense. And once we moved that huddle that we had between us, we started enjoying the project. But I still had that stress. And then Christmas came, but it made me depressed. I think it was a lot of things going on that it made me sad for Christmas. And I am very cheery. I'm not sad anymore. And I couldn't do another video. It took me a while to come back. My husband and I are happy. We did a lot. But this project took us a good 6 weeks. And we said, okay, that's it. we're just stopping here. Let's just focus on Christmas. So Christmas, I was behind, and I think that triggered too. And it was Jacob's first Christmas that he has acknowledged that it's Christmas, and he's seen a lot of cartoons, a lot of shows, kids getting gifts, even though he doesn't understand that it's not about the gifts, but it's spending time with the family. So I made sure. I felt disappointed for myself as a mother because I didn't have Christmas. I wanted Christmas tree up by November, like November after Thanksgiving, but I didn't have it. I literally put the tree 1 week prior. Also, I went shopping, and I was so exhausted that all I did with my son, and I knew better, I bought my son a bicycle, and it's a beautiful bicycle that he can grow. He enjoyed it, but before that, that's mostly what he got. And I was not thinking straight, because sometimes it's like quantity but not quality, and he felt so bad. And his family, uncles and aunts, we did gave him some toys, but the majority of his gifts were clothes. You know how kids are. I shouldn't take it too hard, but he said, "Oh, this is not fair." My son's first Christmas, so holiday sadness, that's what I say. But sometimes Christmas does that to people. I don't know. So I'm happy now. So everything is back to normal. I needed like a little soul search. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to do December recap. I'm going to show you the numbers very quickly, what I have done. I'm going to take you with me. I am going to show you my January's budget and where I am right now. So this page is all over the place, but I'm going to explain. So I closed the budget. The first thing I normally do is, once the money comes out of my check, I write it here. I am doing the avalanche method. What that means for me, I am tackling the high amount first with the most minimal. This is not my minimal. This is not my minimal. I will go over what my actual minimal for January in a few minutes, but I'm just going to recap December. This is my December 2024. And then it trickles down to 250, 250, 250. And then what I do is that the last two, I tend to pay in full because I'm doing the snowball method. Okay. I have many videos explaining my method here. Once I write everything down without the numbers here, I like to put stickers for Christmas. The second thing I like to do is go over my expense tracker. Without the expense tracker, I cannot do this. So they go together. You can't do one without the other, but I wanted to show you my expense tracker. So this is 2023 and this is 2024. I am using this book as much as I can. I'm using every single page because this book, it is expensive. So I am sucking the juice out of it. You know, if I can do 2 years, then I made my money. So this is 2024. And my goal is, this is the final. This is January. So I'm just going to flip here. So these are, I tally all of my categories and I put the numbers. And this is my income. Many of you might not know, but I have monthly, bi-weekly, weekly, and other. That this month of December, I did 6,000. My normal income is 48. But if you take this amount divided by this amount is 75%. And the goal for 2025 is 75%. 2024 was 65, 2025 is 75%, and I did it. So I put a little sticker for achievement. I did it. Now, my question was, my money thought was, if I didn't have this extra income, would I have made it? I don't know. So what I also do is, when I finish these goals for December, these money, I like to go to this book right here and color. I'm gonna show you what I have colored. Now there's another video I went over this book. This book is mainly for 2026 and 2027, but I have Reaching for the Stars and Whatever Floats Your Boat. And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What that means, each boat is equivalent to $100. Okay, equivalent to $100. And the first goal that I have many goals, is I do follow Dave Ramsey steps, baby steps. See here? So it took me a while to get to this. It took me a year. It took me a year, but I finally did it. I have saved $1,000 for a starter emergency fund, and I put the date. I just like to write it down. So the next thing is baby step 2 is pay off all non-mortgage debt using the debt snowball, but I'm doing 2, so that's okay. Whatever method that you like, as long as you're paying your debt. Step 3 is 3 to 6 months living expenses. Now, I am working on that step. That is, again, this. These are 3 to 6 saving goals. My saving goal is 10,000, and then this is emergency fund 10,000. So what's the difference? 3 to 6 months is layoff. I lose my job. My husband loses his job. That's the money for this. And this is like an emergency fund, like a roof, a fence, car issues, something that prevents us to move forward or live under a roof, you know. So that's the difference between these two emergency funds. So once I have this, I like to write it all the way in the front. So I'm going to flip that now. So here is December. I put the numbers here. You can see I have $1,000.68 in savings. In total debt is $247, $138. I will show you next that. Retirement balance is $12,000. The net worth, I like to do an update every 6 months. I'm not doing this monthly. So you will see this number over and over. So the little dot is savings and retirement star. And my debt, I just want to focus in one square. This is my spending review. This is something also that I like to show. It shows how much debt eating out. And this is like a bird's eye view. If you can see here, actually I made more money in November and then December. I have no idea, but I thank God that I do have these income coming in. I thank God for all the blessings that I get. I am so thankful to him. Nothing that I have or will have or ever have, it was all to him. I just believe in his blessings and I thank him every day. Here we are. So this is my number income on a monthly basis, and this is my expense in a monthly basis. I am trying to control my spending. I am trying to lower it down, but as you can see, I spend more money here. Okay, and here vacation, I put in January 442, and we need that little vacation. So the next thing I like to show you that I started, and I don't believe I show you guys, is these are my debts. Instead of saving, I put credit card stickers. I have it in the order that I write my budget sheet. Okay, what I want to show you quickly. So this is my number. This is where I got the 247, 138. I do this every closing of the month. This is it. Discover, Bank of America, Citi, Family Bank, Defense, Amex, Insurance 25, Insurance 24. Now I did had Home Depot because I did a couple of things in the house. And of course the mortgage. Now, the mortgage and the taxes of 2025, I do put it in here because the taxes for 2025 is coming in March. It's not in my debt right now. It's not in my credit, but it's coming. I like to count it because it's coming. And the mortgage, it is in my name, but my husband pays that for now. Okay. This is the actual minimum. If I pay the minimum from now and forever, I never pay this off. So I am trying to do the avalanche and I'm paying this all at once. And as you can see, I am hitting it hard. because 2025, my goal is to be done. So the avalanche method is that once I pay one of the debt, this amount, 225, will hit the top. What happened was when I completed this, that was the goal. The bills for December that hit January, I cannot do $700, but I'm going to keep as a staple $500. So it's $500, $500, and so forth. I'm just going to keep that. So this number will go here. This is the minimum when I do the budget sheet, okay? So last month it was 250, 616. This month is 247, 138. The difference is 3,477. When I started in 2023 in November, I started with a debt 248, 530. Now this month is 247, 138. I literally went down $1,000 in comparing last year to this year. Apples with apples. I'm okay because I am paying a fence that was not there. I'm paying a family bank that was not there. I have to pay that money back. And of course, the insurance and taxes every year, it will hit me. So I'm going to go over quickly January's and how I do that. How do I plan from one month to the other? Okay, guys, so I had a little interruption. My phone died, but I'm recording the next day. What I normally do is I do two things at the same time. I write all of this. I write this, and this in a budget sheet for January. And I also transfer my expense tracker amount. So what that means is if I flip back, so this is December and I just show you that. So if I go down here, the amount that I have is $14.96. That is normal because I am very aggressive on paying my debt. So I zoom in a little bit. It's $14.96. And then I roll over that amount here. See, $14.96. So it's December 31st. I like to start the budget before my bi-weekly income. Sometimes it's my monthly income. That's when I start my budget and I close the month before. Sorry about that. And then I close the month before. So for the month of January, I continue to enter every entry of expense that I have done so far. And where I get this from my checking account. You know, sometimes a long time ago, when you used to use your checking account, you will write a check and then you will have a balancing book. This is the same thing here. This is like a balancing book, 8x11 format. So basically, I am using my debit card. If I use the credit card, it's because I have to pay the bill and I don't have the cash for it. So from here, you see here 2642, I jump to January because there's no more page. So that's the last page. So the month of December is done. Other than the budget sheets. In budget sheets, in this book, I have more. So for budget sheet, so I use this one. This is 23. This is 24. This is for this year, 25. And then I have 1, 2 more, which is 26 and 27, which is perfect because I also have this for 26 and 27. Once these two books are done, then I'll go a new book like this. So this is my budget for 2025, January 2025. As you can see, I enter an estimated budget. My monthly is always 21. My bi-weekly is, I'm rounded down a little bit because I am contributing 3% of my income. Weekly, I was very conservative. I like to put 900, but that's too extreme. I like to under budget. So I put $700 and roll over or other. I put 0. Why? Because it was $14. You know, calculation error or something that I miss or like a fee coming in that I'm not calculating. What I like to do when I do my budget sheet is I write all my credit cards, all my debt. So I normally write here, and I'll do it with you guys. Let's write credit card. Then here, I normally leave a space if I have a space. If not, it will be all filled out. But here, subscription. Now, rent is not a subscription, but it's not a debt. It's a monthly bill, but this is where I put it, and it's where I put it. Down here, I like to write opportunity to save. And this is actually extra savings, but this is savings. For me, it's not extra. This is like the main savings. For me, extra saving will be my sinking funds. I continue with my budgeting the same way. These are my short-term goals within 1 year. Lowe's is paid in full. I'm going to put a picture now so you can see a zero balance. And I'm going to put another picture of Home Depot, zero balance. Okay. I'm going to put a heart here. Hold on 1 second. So here we go. I'm going to take this nice blue one. I'm doing my goals. I'm going up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I like to highlight. You know, I am a highlighter girl. I'm going to take this beautiful marker right here, and I am going to highlight it right here. Done. I'm going to go to December. So I'm highlighting December's plan, which was this. This is done. This is done. Let's just go a little bit more because I like to highlight. I'm a very highlight girl. There we go. This is the one I really want to start highlighting because this is where we started. This is the first budget sheet, a debt snapshot from 2025. As you can see, Pet Meds is done right here. Right? This is done. I love highlighting. Home Depot is done. Oops. Oh. There we go. So I already have 2 done. Insurance. Oh my goodness, guys. You would not believe what happened with insurance. In order to lock in that insurance, I had to pay $2,000. And I'll give you the updated number that I have for this. Okay, so as you can see here, it went up. It's no $700 because I'm really extremely tight. So that's what I like to do. I like to write credit cards, subscription, opportunity to save, savings. This is a snowball method. So like you can see, whatever I have left over, it goes to the snowball method here. You see? And that's what happens. Anything I have extra will go here. I still pay the minimum. If I have more money, I will pay more the insurance. But it was really tight because all I have was $200. So I must have cut here to make this number. Okay, or I have an extra week, but somehow I had the extra money, so I put it there. My focus is really extremely to be done with all this debt. So I have an extra debt. The extra debt goes here. Why? Is not in my credit. I had to use my husband's credit to pay the remainder of the fence. The fence was $9,000. Okay, you can see that. To begin the work, you have to pay half first. And once they're done with the fence, you pay another half. For the month of February and the next 12 months, I will be paying $366 with 42 cents to his Discover. So we put it in his Discover. I cannot use my credit because I'm maxed out and I don't have no more credit cards to use. Once I eliminate one, I like to close it. In the beginning of 2024, I had 16 credit cards. Now I'm down to 13. And 13 including the mortgage. So I closed more. I canceled Target, Sam's, I think JetBlue I canceled. I might close more. Okay, so what I am not canceling is the top big ones. The ones that I have a higher credit limit, I'm not going to close that because it will affect my credit score. Okay, So my credit score for January, I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, that's chocolate? No, not pretty at all. So guys, I had a calendar here, but it was dirty, so I ripped it off. And today I received this young lady who passed by the office and gave us a calendar. And this is perfect because I like it has notes here. So I am going to do January, and it looks it's the perfect size. I'm just going to put it right here. I like to write money thoughts. So like anything pending for February, for the next month, I like to do that. Vehicle, so that is that. I like to put here priority. I'm doing it great. So number 1 is my debt, and number 2 is savings. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm focusing. And my credit score is, and my credit usage is 696 and is 49%. So I went up comparing to last month, but this is the starting year. This is the starting number. Once I have 696, I like to go to the front all the way here. So the number is 696, so 69. Comparing to last year, my score for January was 707. Okay. It might get a dip because of the taxes. So let's see how that works. But this is 696 to 707. So we're right there. Nothing has changed. I'm hoping that I get to the 800s. Let's see. That's the goal. I will color this behind camera, but I just wanted to show you that this calendar, I'm starting from January. Okay. I will show you on my next video how I close January, how the numbers will react, and what will be my final balance to carry over. Okay. So guys, if you have any questions, put in the comment box below. I'm more than happy to answer them. So till the next time, be good, be safe, be kind. Bye.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that.
Mommy's my phone. Mommy's my phone. Yeah. This is my phone.